Seeing the Big Picture by Mindy Russell. We often fail to see the big picture for a lot of different reasons. I like the thing that I've heard stated by my grandmother and mother through the years is we don't see the forest for the trees. I think that is a very accurate statement as to why we fail to see the big picture. I feel like the big picture in our world tends to be our work and life goals that we've set for ourselves. We live in a really super fast-paced world where we are connected to our coworkers, our work, our employees, our families for 24 hours a day. We get completely distracted through those things. One of my favorite things that I read in the book involves the quote that I put in this first slide, which is, "How much have I missed by staring at my BlackBerry?" This is about a gentleman who went to a retreat, and for one night they took their phones away. So he looked up for the first time at the stars in 20 years, and he began to wonder what all he had missed. And I've had several of those points in the last 5 years. I was moved to the Huntsville campus to take over a bigger role for Calhoun Adult Education and ended up working 14, 16-hour days. And, when I looked around after probably a full year of that, I realized I was missing a lot of stuff with my family. And, when you spread yourself too thin, you may be able to do a lot of things, but you don't do a lot of things well. Therefore, I had to learn to disconnect from my cell phone when I got home. I had to learn to prioritize issues and to block out some of life's background noises, because those can be the most intense of all. My priorities and my daily focus tend to be my faith and my family. I now focus on myself due to the mindful leadership process because of the meditation, taking the purposeful pause. And it helps me to be better for my organization and to better organize myself even. Then my next priority are the kindness and the compassion that I can give to my co-workers, and then the employees also, meeting their needs. And probably my most important goal as interim director right now is that I make sure that our department grows. And I do find, because I have had great leadership examples in the past, I'm blessed with that, but I do find that when you focus on your other priorities, 9 times out of 10, that one that's based on measures and gains and so forth, it falls into place by itself. The purposeful pause is very important to me, just simply because of this one quote that I have encountered in several meetings since I started this class, where I noticed that there was just a lot of whirling, and I was going from one meeting to the next. And the purposeful pause just was such an important thing. It is that moment in the day when you notice the swirl and you choose to stop and pay attention. It's beneficial for you and the people that work with you. My opportunity to make a difference, I feel like I've gotten that every day for the last 20 years. I am excessively fortunate to work for an organization where I can impact students' ability to get back out into the workforce, to get credentials along the way. I've done this as an instructor, and now I'm getting to see another side of it as the interim director. But it is completely and totally, it is a pull. When you notice a need, there is a pull and a drive that makes you rise to the occasion. And I fully believe that's something that that has been grown within me by phenomenal leaders in the past. Have I reached my full potential? Why or why not? I don't feel like I will ever reach my full potential, but I think this is the state of most people in education. I do feel like that we take this this period of time as instructors and maybe leaders within our organization, and we to continue to grow and learn, even in this class, this has really solidified my feelings about how much I will grow and change over the years to come. And I like the quote, when you intentionally bring your attention to sensations and sounds, you become more awake, and I have found that to be excessively true. I do think that I have the potential to truly become a phenomenal leader. I haven't always thought that, but I do think I have that. And I think that becoming that is based on my listening closely to the people who are in front of me, paying that close attention, taking those personal pauses, and just serving others. I think that is how we get the job done. Thank you.